Being a single woman in LA can be awesome. The nightlife, the beach, the shopping, the fun. But somehow, all of that seems to change when you're middle-aged. My name is Fran, Argentina-born, single, and yep, middle-aged. My midlife crisis hit me hard, so I decided to fight back by embarking on a quest. Visiting all 50 states before I'm 50 and taking you along with me.
Morning.
Okay, world, here we go. Planes, trains, and automobiles, buckle up, because this is going to be one heck of a ride. Welcome to My 50 Before 50. Warning, I have an accent. Sometimes it may be hard to understand what I'm saying. Occasional grammatical mistakes may be heard or read. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, Wyoming. This is so nice. This is so nice. Good morning, everyone. Happy dance. Red light, of course. We're on our way to Yellowstone National Park. Happy dance. I'm super excited about this one. I was actually so excited I couldn't leave the hotel out of the expectation. I know it sounds weird, but hey, I'm weird. But yeah, we're on our way. Yay. And there's a line already. Yes! I promise you, I'm getting emotional. This is kind of like a dream come true. I can't believe I'm here. Yeah, and I'll say hi to Yogi Bear. I know all of you that have been telling me that. I will. Inside Yellowstone! I can't even! Yes. My activity of choice for Wyoming was, of course, none other than Yellowstone National Park. And my first stop would welcome me with the first of many astonishing views. Just the sound of nature. With nearly 35 square miles, most of them in Wyoming, this national park spreads into parts of Idaho and Montana too, and is home to hundreds of animal species, buffaloes or bisons being only just one of them. Seeing them so close and so peacefully is truly a humbling experience. Here comes this one, right next to the cars. Sitting on top of a volcanic hotspot, Yellowstone is known for its incredible geological features, including mind-blowing hot springs, mud pots, geysers, and more. Overall, the park has more than 10,000 hydrothermal features. This is just a quick introduction to them, as we'll be seeing plenty more, including the stars of Yellowstone, which receive over 3 million visitors each year. Yours truly among them. So that behind me is the Yellowstone River, which gives name to this national park. And I know what you're all thinking. What is up with her hair? Well, let me tell you, I was not going to doll up to come to a national park full of geysers. So, sorry. But back to the name. The river itself was named by the Minetari Indians in their own language to what loosely translates as Yellow Rock River. And the popular TV show was named by Paramount's executive, but that is a completely different story. Let's just focus on the main attractions of the actual national park, shall we? By the way, this water's 10 times more acid than lemon juice. And 10,000 times worse smell. And this is exactly why I didn't do my hair today. So it's interesting how we are wired. I was a little warm inside the car, so I went to press the AC, and then I'm like, wait, why don't I open the window and let on this fresh air that is also super cool in? Which is what I did, by the way, but it's funny how we work. By the way, haven't seen Yogi the Bear just yet, but here's hoping. Yes, Yellowstone has canyons and waterfalls too, and the Lower Fall Trail is one of its most popular hikes. However, it is not as easy as it may look, as I started realizing on my way down by looking at the faces of the people hiking back up. Ouch. And you might not care, this gives me a perfect excuse to use my hiking shoes, which I never use. I have been sitting in my closet for decades. So I finally made it to the bottom of the trail. And let me tell you, I promise I'm doing this one for you guys, because I have a little bit of vertigo. So if you have vertigo too, this shot might not be for you. You have been warned. Yes, these waterfalls are massive and tall, maybe too tall for me. But what a magnificent view. All the way back. Way more to see. Time to visit some more hot springs, mud pots, and geysers, wouldn't you say? And in the lower geyser basin, the largest one in the whole park, you can walk around plenty of them. What is going on up there? Oh, wow. So they do warn you. Boiling water. I can only imagine if the one that was okay to go in was burning my skin back in Idaho. Ow. And this is boiling, officially boiling. Ouch. Yes, in here the soil looks more like ashes than like sand. And the only trees that you see are the petrified ones. Yet this landscape is far from dead. Millions of microorganisms live inside these hot waters, and its deep colors create a feast for your eyes, as do the majestic geysers erupting into the sky. Maybe the beauty of this land has something to do with its ability to release what needs to be released. Maybe we could all use a lesson on that. Or maybe not. Time for one of the two most popular attractions of Yellowstone. Surrounded by smaller pools, geysers, and craters, all gorgeous in their own right, lies the largest hot spring in the whole US and the third largest one worldwide, Grand Prismatic Spring. Trillions of microscopic organisms known as thermophiles, which is Greek for lovers of the heat, give pops of color to many of these thermal features, like the breathtaking Grand Prismatic. And if you think this is a beautiful sight, you should see it from the sky. Yet another friendly reminder of all the greatness we can discover when we change our POV. And it is finally turn for Old Faithful. This legendary geyser got its name due to its regular and very predictable eruptions, and it was the one thermal feature that prompted the designation of Yellowstone as a national park, the first one in the nation. Yes, I know what you're thinking. The Hot Springs National Park, first one in the nation. Yeah, apparently Hot Springs National Park existed first, but its designation as such came after Yellowstone's. Anyway, back to Old Faithful. Well, there's not that many people, which is great for me. And basically, once you get here, as you see, you sit down and you wait for the geyser to welcome you. So sit down I did and proceeded to wait. But it was not long until the whole place got really packed. As the countdown progressed, more and more people showed up and took their seats. All cell phones out, the anticipation kept on building as if Messi was about to go for a penalty kick. And finally, after lots of smoke, failed attempts, and many false alarms, Old Faithful showed up. I'm about to cry again. And it's not because my hair is off focus. I'm kind of like used to that one. But it's just, my heart is so full. This is too much. Before I left, I decided to check out the observation point view of Old Faithful. Yet another hike for my records. Do not get lost. Do not get lost. Do not get lost. Oh, how nice. Not. By the way, is it just me or this log looks exactly like a wild boar? Anyway, the half-mile hike takes you all the way to the summit, which offers a different view of the geyser and its surroundings, bison included. And what do you know? We arrived just in time to see it erupting all over again. How lucky are we? Still there in the back. We saw it erupting twice. And I'm still in awe of this place and of this day. It was time to wrap my day at Yellowstone. A day where I had no internet reception, yet I felt more connected than ever to nature, to the wildlife that roams around it, and to the soothing energy of this uniquely beautiful place. That night at dinner, which was magnificent by the way, yet another weird coincidence took place. As I was leaving, the TV started showing a documentary about the FIFA World Cup from Mexico '86, which Argentina, my country, won. What are the odds of that happening in the middle of Wyoming? Anyway, calling it a night with only one thing left to do the following morning before heading to South Dakota. Good morning. About to leave Yellowstone, and for everybody that asked me to say hi to Yogi Bear and Boo-Boo, here I am, saying goodbye to them.